Hopefully I'll be able to tell when it goes live.
It says, mine says meeting is now streaming live on Facebook.
Okay, we are live. So thank you so much. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining our live. Oh, I have to get the screen right. I need a different view. Okay, thank you so much for joining our live. We appreciate it. It is exciting that it's Thanksgiving week and we're just being thankful. And so, what I've decided is to just interview a couple of amazing people who are thankful and thriving. And today I'll be interviewing Miss Jamie, which I love oh so dearly. So, Jamie, just tell us a little bit about you, just a little snippet of you.
Right. Well, first of all, I just want to say thanks. I'm flattered to be loved by you. I think you're just such a gift. So anyway, God's pretty cool. So I am a mom of 5. Are you kind of wanting my whole little story real quick? Is that,
yeah, that's fine.
You said tell a little bit about you. Okay. Yep. So I'm a mom of 5. I've got a sweet little husband. He's not that little, but anyway, he's pretty awesome. And I came into our program 3 years ago, and I came in for a purpose of I needed to lose weight because all of my adult life I was spinning circles. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try that. And by Monday at noon, I was eating peanut butter again. I just had no idea how to do it. And, so you just get sick of being on the merry-go-round. I want off, but how? So that was all of my adult life. And my number 4 daughter was born with special needs. She has had, I think we're pushing 30 surgeries at this point in time in her life. Not all of them massive and major. Her longest is 17 and a half hours. So we've been through a lot. She hangs out at 2 different hospitals, one in Cincinnati, which is 2 hours from my house, and one at Johns Hopkins, which is 10 hours from my house. So being one of 5 kids, that's not always easy. My sweetheart was injured at work, and then he was laid off at work. So he spent a great amount of time not working. And because of Allison's special needs, I was forced to leave I had a very successful massage practice, but when you're hanging out in a hospital, you can't hang out beside a massage table. So anyway, I was forced to leave my practice so that I could just be the best mommy to her, the best mommy to my other children. And we were living off of my husband, which was awesome until, like I said, he was injured and laid off. So I came here just kind of begging God for money. God, I need a job. We need income. I cannot work in a building, whatever, because I can't show up for an employer every day because Allie was scheduled to have surgery again. We were headed back to Johns Hopkins. Who knows what life consists of. So anyway, God brought me this beautiful friend who said, I can help you. And I remember thinking, la, 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 la. I don't want to know what it is that you do or how you could help me. But I felt very called to just listen. And so I did. And in our conversation, we were talking about being a mom and exhausted and wife. And she said, Jamie, she said, you have to stand your cup up. She said, you've got to stand your cup up because the Lord pours blessings down abundantly upon you all day, every single day. So if your cup is tipped over, you cannot receive all that he's giving to you. And you're forced to give everything away. So stand your cup up, take care of you, let God fill your cup, give to everybody from overflowing. And that has been what I've been living towards and working towards for the last 3 years.
So good.
It's incredible. And thank God she's still pouring into me 3 years later. So anyway, I decided I had no other options. I needed income. I needed a job. I needed to be able to take care of my Allie and my other children. And I decided to take my fingers out of my ears and just give it a shot. And thank God that I did. So I lost my 30 pounds that I had been struggling with much of my adult life in about a 3-month time frame. And then I started health coaching, and I have been able to provide a very nice income for my family. I have certainly, I think maybe tripled the income as of where I am today of what I was making as a massage therapist. So I've certainly increased my income. I've been able to bless and help my family abundantly because of this, but I've also been able to work from the hospital room. My Allie spent 7 weeks inpatient last year, the year before. We spent, I think, a quarter of the year in the hospital a couple years ago. So I was able to make money while not standing
Yeah.
beside my massage table. And I can't tell you the blessing that that is when you got 5 kids, you know, like you got a sweetheart who, if your kid's in the hospital, your husband's torn between taking care of 4 at home and, you know, being a good husband, being a good, just all that he is, but then also loving the one in the hospital. So to alleviate the financial stress that is upon, you know, has been upon our families and many families through this, be able to work from a hospital room, to get to be able to love into, you know, love people, pour into people. And what's funny is when you're pouring into people, that cup that I was standing up, they're pouring into me.
Love it.
So this is just really, really, really just, it's blessed my family. I'm home all day, every day. So I put my kids on the school bus. I'm here when they get home.
Yes.
If I want to leave, I can.
Yes.
If my girlfriends are going out of town for a weekend, or you get to go have lunch or coffee with a friend, I've got the freedom to be able to do that. I get to go on field trips. I get to do all the things that I want to do, but I also get to provide a very wonderful income for my family while I get to love on other people.
Well, Jamie, that was just so, so beautiful. Like, I went from all different types of emotions through hearing your story. And I'm like, wow, so, so good. And I'm so grateful to be connected with people like you who have such a heart to serve. And I love it. I love it. And I love what our program has done in your life. And just lastly, really quick, you touched on so many things, but one thing that just keeps standing out is, you know, your daughter who is special needs. What would you say to the parent right now who may be crying, who may be looking for a way, kind of in the same situation that you were in, and not knowing, what do I do? Is there hope? Like, can you give them hope right now?
I don't know if I can, because it just makes me want to cry. There is hope. As a parent of a special needs child at first, you know, I mean, like, we were thriving. I owned my own business. My husband had a great job. We were thriving. And then one day you're thrown into the medical world. And being thrown into the medical world, you know, the social worker comes to you and she says, here, you're going to need some financial assistance. And you're like, I don't want to be part of the system.
Yeah.
You know, like, you got that pride. I don't want to be part of that. And then it's like, well, no, I pay into that. Like, it's okay. And it is. Believe you me, it is okay that to admit that you need help and to humble yourself.
Right.
I think that's lesson number 1 that I learned being a special needs parent. Just humble yourself and just say thank you and let the world, whoever the world is, help you. But what's hard, what's tricky, and what's important is to become a victim of that, because it's really easy to have a badge of honor and be like, oh, I got a special needs baby. Everybody should be helping me. Everybody should be. No. And then, or you're the opposite of, I don't need your help. I'm good. We're good. We're good. We're fine. Well, that's baloney too.
Yeah.
So what this has given to me is humility. I need people. I need lots of people. There is a ginormous village raising my family, raising, you know, just, oh my gosh. But I'm not a victim in that village. I'm a blessing in that village. And I get to help other people at the same time. And I feel like as humans, many of us are served by serving. And that's what coaching allows me to do. It allows me to serve.
Yeah.
But it also then provides income. And you need that income. You need that income. But so it's just the community, coaching community of people loving me, people pouring into me. It's just priceless to surround yourself with people who are empowered versus the world of being the victim, because not one of us are victims. We are blessed by our circumstances, but stand up and choose to be blessed in your circumstance by blessing everybody else around you.
Love that. Love it. Love it. So beautiful. I have no other words. Like, you said it all. Thank you so much for just taking the time just to give hope to the parent or the parents who's watching this live. And if this has spoke to you in any type of way, please reach out. Like, we're willing to pray with you. We're willing to help you, and maybe an opportunity to explore what it can look like for you. So thank you so much, Jamie. We really appreciate you just being a part of this community. I mean, gosh, this whole thing just blessed me. So anyway, thank you all so much. If you
Thank
know
you.
somebody that needs this, just share this video, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Please. Thank you, Regina.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye.